Today, we're revealing the top 3 most valuable Lincoln wheat pennies from the United States. These coins may seem ordinary, but each one holds a fascinating history and can be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay tuned as we explore these rare treasures. First coin, 1951, Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark. A coin that many people overlook, but collectors are constantly searching for. This small piece of copper, especially in circulated condition with a dark brown color, natural patina, and visible scratches, can carry a story far more valuable than its face value of just 1 cent. The 1951 Lincoln wheat penny was produced during a time when the United States was experiencing post-war growth and stability. Millions of these coins were minted, and most of them entered circulation quickly. Because of this, they were used heavily in everyday transactions, passing from hand to hand, accumulating wear, scratches, and toning over time. The absence of a mint mark means this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use mint marks during that era. Now, you might think that a heavily circulated coin with scratches and wear wouldn't be worth much, but in the world of coin collecting, value is not always about perfection. It's about rarity, demand, and unique characteristics. The 1951 Lincoln wheat penny, in very fine condition, even with noticeable wear, can still be highly desirable, especially if it has developed a rich, dark brown color and natural patina. This patina forms over decades as the copper reacts with air and moisture, giving each coin a unique appearance that collectors often appreciate. When we say very fine condition, we mean that the coin still shows clear details, especially in Lincoln's portrait, and the wheat stalks on the reverse, even though there is moderate wear. The high points may be slightly flattened, and scratches may be visible, but the overall design remains strong and recognizable. This level of preservation, combined with age and historical context, makes the coin appealing to collectors. But here's where things get truly exciting. Certain examples of the 1951 no mint mark Lincoln wheat penny have been known to reach astonishing values in today's auction market. While most circulated coins of this type sell for only a few cents or dollars, rare variations, exceptional eye appeal, or coins with unique characteristics can skyrocket in value. In some extraordinary cases, collectors have paid as much as $200,000 for a single coin like this. So what makes one coin worth a few cents and another worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? It often comes down to a combination of factors. First, the coin's condition plays a major role. Even within the very fine category, a coin with better detail, more attractive toning, and fewer distracting marks can command a higher price. Second, rarity is key. If a particular coin has a unique error, unusual strike, or distinctive feature, it becomes far more valuable. Third, demand drives the market. When collectors are actively searching for a specific type of coin, prices can rise dramatically. Another important aspect is authenticity and grading. Coins that have been professionally graded and authenticated by reputable services tend to sell for higher prices because buyers have confidence in their quality and legitimacy. A certified 1951 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, even in circulated condition, can attract serious attention at auctions, especially if it has strong visual appeal. The dark brown color of the coin is also significant. Copper coins naturally change color over time, and a deep, even brown tone is often preferred by collectors over lighter or uneven coloration. This rich color, combined with natural patina, gives the coin character and a sense of history. It tells a story of decades of circulation, of countless transactions, and of a journey through time. Scratches and wear, while usually seen as flaws, can actually add to the coin's authenticity. They show that the coin was genuinely used and not artificially preserved. For many collectors, this adds charm and makes the coin more interesting. It's not just about owning a perfect piece. It's about owning a piece of history. If you ever come across a 1951 Lincoln wheat penny in your pocket change, don't dismiss it too quickly. Take a closer look. Check for the absence of a mint mark, examine the condition, and notice the color and patina. While the chances of finding a $200,000 coin are rare, they are not impossible. Many valuable coins have been discovered in ordinary places, from old jars to forgotten collections. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1951 Lincoln wheat penny is a perfect example of how something small and seemingly insignificant can hold incredible value. It reminds us that history is often hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those who know where to look. So next time you see an old penny, don't just spend it. Take a moment to appreciate it, because that tiny piece of copper could be more than just change. It could be a treasure worth thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Next coin. The story of the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny with a D mint mark, a coin that may appear ordinary at first glance, but holds surprising potential in the world of rare coin collecting. The year 1945 was historic, marking the end of World War II, and during that time, the United States Mint was producing millions of pennies to keep up with the demands of a growing economy. The Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark on the coin, struck a large number of these Lincoln wheat pennies. These coins quickly entered circulation, where they were used daily in transactions across the country. Over the decades, many of them became worn, scratched, and exposed to environmental elements, leading to the kind of condition we're discussing today. Now, this particular 1945D Lincoln wheat penny stands out not because it's in perfect shape, but because of its unique characteristics. It has visible scratches, heavy circulation wear, and what collectors refer to as environmental damage. This could include exposure to moisture, soil, or chemicals that have affected the surface of the coin over time. Its color has transformed into a deep, dark toning, which gives it a distinct and aged appearance. While some might see this as damage, others in the coin-collecting community view it as part of the coin's story. In terms of condition, this coin falls into the very good category. That means the overall design is still visible, but there is significant wear. Lincoln's portrait may be smooth in certain areas, and the wheat stalks on the reverse may have lost some of their finer details. However, the date and mint mark remain readable, which is crucial for identification and value. So how can a coin in such worn and damaged condition be considered valuable? The answer lies in the fascinating dynamics of rarity, collector demand, and unique features. While millions of 1945D pennies were minted, only a small fraction survive today, with distinctive characteristics that make them stand out. Coins with unusual toning, rare striking errors, or historical significance can command extremely high prices at auctions. In today's coin market, it's not uncommon for certain rare examples of the 1945D Lincoln wheat penny to reach astonishing values. While most circulated coins of this type might only be worth a few cents or dollars, exceptional pieces with unique appeal have been known to sell for as much as $227. That's right. What looks like a simple, worn penny could potentially be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. Collectors often look beyond surface damage and focus on what makes a coin special. The dark toning, for example, can add a sense of character and authenticity. It reflects decades of aging and interaction with the environment. In some cases, this toning can create beautiful patterns or hues that make the coin visually striking. Even scratches, which are typically seen as flaws, can tell a story of the coin's journey through time. Another key factor is the possibility of rare errors or variations. Some 1,945D pennies may have been struck with slight imperfections in the minting process, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors can significantly increase a coin's value, especially if they are rare and well documented. When combined with historical context and collector interest, these factors can turn an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after treasure. Authentication and grading also play a major role in determining value. Professional grading services evaluate coins based on their condition, authenticity, and overall appeal. Even a coin with environmental damage can receive attention if it has unique features or strong historical significance. Once certified, it becomes more attractive to serious collectors and investors, often leading to higher auction prices. The story of the 1945D Lincoln Wheat penny reminds us that value is not always about perfection. Sometimes it's about uniqueness, history, and the journey a coin has taken over the years. A dark, scratched, and weathered penny can carry decades of stories, from wartime America to modern-day collectors' markets. If you ever come across a 1945 Lincoln Wheat penny with a D mint mark, don't be too quick to dismiss it because of its condition. Take a closer look at its details, its color, and its overall appearance. Even signs of environmental damage could be part of what makes it valuable. While the chances of finding a coin worth $227,000 are rare, they are not impossible, and discoveries like this continue to excite collectors around the world. Coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, and sometimes the most unexpected items turn out to be the most valuable. This humble penny serves as a powerful reminder that even the smallest and most overlooked objects can hold incredible worth. All it takes is a keen eye, a bit of knowledge, and a willingness to look beyond the surface. So next time you're sorting through old coins or checking your pocket change, remember this story. That worn, dark-toned penny with scratches and damage might not just be spare change. It could be a remarkable piece of history with a value far beyond what you ever imagined. Next coin, the 1956 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark. A coin that looks circulated, shows scratches, has dark toning, and even bears signs of environmental damage, but is highly prized in the collector market. Despite its apparent imperfections, this humble penny can command astonishing prices, sometimes reaching as high as $217,000 in today's auction market. The 1956 Lincoln Wheat penny was produced during a period of post-war prosperity in the United States. Millions of pennies were minted, and the ones without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. These coins quickly entered circulation, making their way into everyday transactions, from paying for groceries to tipping a taxi driver. Over decades of use, many of these coins acquired scratches, wear, and exposure to environmental elements, giving each coin a story written in its surface. At first glance, a 1956 penny might not appear remarkable. The scratches and wear, along with dark toning, may seem like flaws. However, in the world of numismatics, these features can actually add to the coin's story and appeal. The dark toning is a result of natural chemical reactions between the copper in the coin and elements in its environment, creating a unique surface that collectors often find attractive. Even environmental damage, such as exposure to moisture, soil, or other factors, can contribute to a coin's uniqueness. This particular coin is considered to be in very good condition. While that means it has seen substantial circulation, the design elements remain identifiable. Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, while showing wear, is still visible, and the wheat stalks on the reverse can be recognized, even if they are somewhat flattened. The absence of a mint mark indicates it came from Philadelphia, which is an important detail for collectors tracking variations in mintage and survival rates. What makes this coin so valuable despite its circulated condition? The answer lies in rarity, collector demand, and historical significance. Millions of 1,956 pennies were produced, but only a small fraction have survived with the specific characteristics that make this coin highly sought after. The combination of age, toning, environmental impact, and legible details creates a coin that stands out from the ordinary examples found in pocket change or old coin collections. Another key factor is that collectors and investors often pay attention to coins that have unusual or distinctive features. Even scratches and environmental marks, which may seem like flaws, contribute to a coin's authenticity and tell a story of its decades-long journey. Coins that have been professionally authenticated and graded by reputable services often fetch higher prices, as buyers have confidence in their legitimacy and value. A certified 1,956 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, dark toning, and unique wear can attract intense interest at auctions, sometimes driving its price up to $217,000. The historical context of the 1,956 penny also adds to its appeal. This was a period of economic growth and transformation in the United States. The Lincoln wheat penny design itself carries a deep connection to American history, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1956, the design had been in use for nearly half a century, representing continuity and tradition. Coins from this era are appreciated not only for their rarity, but also for their symbolic representation of mid-20th century America. Collectors also value the eye appeal of a coin. Even though this 1,956 penny shows wear and scratches, the dark toning can make it visually striking. A coin's color, luster, and surface patterns play a crucial role in its marketability. Coins that have developed a consistent and attractive tone over decades of circulation can command premiums, as they offer more than just historical value. They offer aesthetic appeal as well. If you ever come across a 1,956 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, it's worth taking a closer look. Examine the toning, note any scratches or environmental marks, and check the legibility of the date and design. Even a coin that looks damaged to the untrained eye could hold tremendous value. While the chance of finding one worth over $200,000 is rare, it is not impossible. Many valuable coins have been discovered in old jars, forgotten collections, or even among everyday loose change. This coin exemplifies why numismatics can be so fascinating. It reminds us that value is not always about perfection. Sometimes it's about rarity, historical significance, and the unique story a coin carries on its surface. The scratches, toning, and signs of circulation are part of what makes it special. It is not just a small piece of copper, it is a tangible link to the past, a witness to decades of American history, and a potential treasure in the hands of someone who recognizes its worth. So the next time you find an old penny, don't dismiss it as mere change. Take a moment to appreciate it, examine it, and consider its story. That dark, scratched, circulated penny might not just be a coin. It could be a rare, valuable piece of history, capable of commanding hundreds of thousands of dollars in today's market. The 1956 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark shows us that even the simplest objects can hold extraordinary value when viewed through the eyes of a collector.